Hello and welcome. We are Hobby Homies. I'm Shane, joined by my co-host Fox,
Yeah, what's up?
without the man behind the magic, Churchy, because this is a little bit of a different one for us. We're currently it's 3 minutes to midnight on Saturday night. We're listening to the new releases from Games Workshop, and we have got a lot to talk about in not a lot of time.
So the first thing they kicked off the episode with was the release of the Psychic Awakening things. So which Psychic Awakening events slash books were coming out in order. So it's going to go uh, Engine War first, was it?
Yeah, Engine War. Yep, followed by War of the Spider.
Yep, followed by Pariah.
Yeah.
Then we watched a video about Necrons
Oh, Necrons.
fighting Sisters of Battle, and then some new Space Marines rocked up in the video.
Oh, yeah, but the Necrons still kicked ass. Doesn't
Oh
matter what
yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
video led you to believe.
Totally, totally. The Necrons one for sure.
Yeah.
Now all of that, uh, just before this episode went up, we've got a little Geelong 40k League group chat where some of the boys were posting some leaks or
Yeah.
things that they thought might be leaks. Um, One of them I wasn't so sure about, which was basically the one that had a new logo and it was like an FAQ about the new edition. But
Yeah.
it was one of those things that anyone could have written that.
I
Um,
honestly was reading it and I'm like, this is fake. This isn't real. This is just written by some dude that's
mm.
bored in his basement. Like,
What I
what?
thought gave it some credibility was the logo. I'm like, if you're trying to do a fake thing and make it seem real, I don't know if you do a new logo,
Yeah. Yeah, it's
you
one of
know?
those risky moves, isn't it? Like,
Yeah,
you're not gonna a new logo is almost gonna like discredit you because
exactly.
yeah.
Because I go, well, that's not their logo. And then
Yeah.
one of the questions was new logo, and they said, yeah, yeah. Anyways,
Yeah.
turns out that picture was actually real because, oh, we assume anyways because everything that was
It's
in that
leading
picture is,
towards.
yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then there was another picture that one of the boys showed us, which was a picture of a Necron army versus there was a couple of little Marines in the bottom right hand corner.
Yeah, yeah, it was
And
basically like a monolith with a whole bunch of Necron models, like, it looked like the back of a box or something,
yeah,
or
yep.
the cover of a book or like the center fold of a book or something like that, like, it was like this big battle scene,
Mm.
but the quality was in, like, below potato.
Yeah, it had been compressed a
Yeah,
billion times over.
yeah, filters over it, like, it was just yeah,
And
144p.
oh yeah. And after that was a picture of the Necron Codex. Uh yeah, the front of the Necron Codex, the new Necron Codex.
Yeah, which, like, looks like it's still in Illustrator because 'cause it's got, like, all these, like, frames around it, like, making sure everything's lined up where it's meant to be.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
hey, maybe that's where they came from because that image would have been one of the images that they were using in the codex,
true.
that they have those pages with their full scene battles.
Yeah, that's true.
So maybe the person managed to get their hands on a print screen of someone while they were working on it, or who knows.
Mm,
But like I said, I think it was actually deliberate because of the timing that it came out.
yeah,
Trying to generate some hype and get more people tuning in to see if the thing that was leaked is legit.
it's legit, yeah, yep.
Um, so, and you'd have like you said earlier, anyone with a phone from 2006 onwards could have snapped a better photo than
Oh, yeah,
better
man.
quality photo than these. So it
Yeah,
just
that's right.
feels like an intentional leak. Those two.
It does. It'd be interesting to see how well their previous launch like this thing performed. Like, I wonder if it was, like, subpar, and,
Mm,
it's not a bad down move to, like, do one of these, like, leaks, you know?
mm. Yeah. So in that picture that we saw, I noticed the Marines in the bottom, like all the Necron models, although were blurry, a lot of them looked brand new.
Yeah.
And you can't really fake that. You can
No.
only grab old edition models or blur newer ones so much that you can't really tell.
Yeah,
But
if you were to
actually,
go into the effort to, like, kit bash or, like, convert
yeah,
them to not look like they
Mm,
should, and then do something like that. That's just you got too much time on your hands, dude. I know we're all, like, going through a lockdown at the moment, but
yeah,
that's still too much time on your hands.
yeah. So, I mean, as soon as I saw that, I thought that was real, um, which I was confirmed, I think, as soon as because in the bottom right-hand corner, it looks like there's some Space Marines with shields.
Yeah,
It is blurry, but they quite obviously have something big and, like, tan colored in front of them.
yeah.
And then in the video, there was a little scene where a Space Marine had a tan colored shield, just for, like, a couple seconds or something. So that pretty much confirms that picture as well.
I think so, and the video itself as well, like and
Yeah.
we've seen now there's new Necron Warrior models,
Yep.
um, which look awesome, by the way. I mean, they kind of they look similar to the current models. They've gotten rid of the green rods, which is anyone's built Warriors knows that how much of a pain in the ass they are. They've gone with like a rod that's similar to like an Immortals Ghost Blaster. Um,
Or
and
that
it's
what's that Deathmark gun? Is that the same?
oh no, oh yeah, kind of similar.
Mm.
It's the same. It's the same rod out of a Ghost Blaster though, but there's just one of instead of the twin, the two. So, but they look sick. The heads look pretty cool. They got some weird like carbine looking kind of weapon, like it's like a short blast. So I don't know. We were Fox sort of said like that'd be cool if it was a shotgun, which I agree would be pretty sweet. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, who knows yet? We're soon to
Or
find out.
yeah. Yeah, that'd be very cool. I like so they showed 5 Necron Warrior models, which makes me think they're gonna be sold in boxes of 5,
Yeah, it's possible.
which, I mean, might be a little disappointing, but not if they get a huge rework so that they're, like, much stronger,
Mm.
like, cost more points but are more durable. I don't know.
It makes me wonder
Um,
what they'll do because right now they come in a box of 12 with 3 scarabs or 4 scarabs.
yeah.
So,
How
yeah.
would they convince people to I mean, I guess they might just take those other ones off the market and not
Yeah.
give people a choice, I suppose.
Oh, yeah, they definitely will, but then where are you gonna get your scarabs from, you know? That's the only way you can get scarabs at the moment is buying
Mm.
warriors.
Yeah,
So,
that's an interesting point.
yeah.
Will they come in their own little box as well, or yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
I think maybe they would because yeah, it doesn't seem in line with what they do now. If you wanna fill your what are they? Are they fast attack? Right?
Yeah, they are, yeah.
If you wanna fill your fast attack with a bunch of scarabs, yeah, I guess they'd want to sell more scarabs. So they, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm just thinking in my head. I don't know if
Mm,
they still slap them like one in a box of 5 guys.
they might.
Yeah, they could.
Yeah. But we've also seen some other interesting stuff, haven't we? Like, not you know, it's not just Necrons at the moment.
No, absolutely. So it looks like probably if there's going to be a box set, 'cause we've also seen some Space Marines with chain swords and whatnot.
Oh, yeah, the
It's like,
Primaris with the pistol and chainsword. So,
yeah,
like,
so
an
like,
assault Primaris, it's pretty cool.
yeah, yep. You know what? Another. This is a side note. We originally were hoping that there would be a box set at some stage that was Necrons and Deathwatch. We thought
Yeah,
that might be how they started ninth edition. We said that in the podcast episode.
yep.
I'm wondering how easy it will be now that those Space Marines have shields to be able to make Deathwatch Primaris because that's a big part of their kill team. Is that
Yeah,
pack them with some shields? So, anyways, I'm just thinking if they're making Primaris models, but also models that can be used to make a nice fluffy Deathwatch army. Yeah, that's just playing in my head when I saw those shields as well. But
yeah,
yeah, we've
yeah,
seen heaps of other stuff. So they've released an app. They're releasing an app as well.
yeah, which looks sick, like, the logo and all that is just that's a good looking app logo.
Yeah.
They talked
So that.
about having, like, a list builder in there, which would be great, like, I guess kind of like what they did for the Age of Sigmar app.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah.
And it would be very cool if the app sort of consolidated the rules as well. So
Yeah,
like
definitely.
it's sort of like the Warhammer community website in app form, but more user friendly. So like you could just quickly reference if it's integrated with the list builder as well. So it has an updated list builder that takes into account all the FAQs and erratas. If that was the case, you'd obviously probably have to pay for it on a
Mm.
subscription.
Yeah,
Uh,
like what's the Age of Sigmar one? I think it's like $1.50 a month or something like that. $2 a month.
yeah, so I think they try and compete with Battlescribe, but charge you for it, which
Yeah.
is fine. I'd pay for that. We
Yeah,
already do in the form of books, so
that's right. Talking about books, I'm looking at one really interesting thing here right now. I'm on the Warhammer community website, and at the bottom, it's got they're talking about the new edition, and it
mhm.
says so hold on tight to your favorite codexes and campaign books as we jump into the new edition. Yeah, that's right. Those rad books are going to cross the Rubicon Primaris right along with you. So it makes it seem like they're not just going to can all the old books like they do every edition,
Mm,
and they'll still be used for the time being.
very cool. That's
Yeah.
awesome. Um, so they did the app, which would be very cool. Um, what else? Oh, they said they had a little video that was, what was it, 9 new things about ninth edition.
Yeah, yeah, yep,
They said it was more polished. Uh, so there you go. Basically, I'm guessing that just means they've cut out a lot of the bloat, I suppose, of the
y
rules or things they
yeah,
felt were unnecessary.
something
They
we've
just,
talked about a lot.
yeah, they said a more immersive system for narrative play in the form of their Crusade mode, which sounds like an what do you call it? An ongoing campaign.
Yep.
When you say Crusade, and they mentioned things I can't quite remember. They mentioned things like points you can accumulate and whatnot. So I
Oh, yeah,
so I'm thinking they're going for a campaign style narrative play mode, which will be interesting and very
yeah,
cool.
yep,
We said a bit earlier that if they were going to release a box set around the video that we saw, it would actually be a 3 army box set of
yep.
Necron's sisters and Space Marines, which I'm not sure if they've done before, but would feed into that narrative style push. There might be like rules or specific campaigns for this crusade in that box set if they were to do that. They could use that box set to really push that crusade uh, play mode. What
Yeah.
else did they say? Tanks? Something about tanks?
Tanks can shoot in combat, so you can't just, like, tie up, a vehicle with, your cheap little infantry or your cheap little cannon fodder, um,
Sick.
which is awesome because the fact that you can just charge a tank with, like, a few guys and have it not be able to shoot, I think is a little bit broken. So the fact, yeah, that they can, it's just nothing. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, that I dig that. And they also talked about flyers, which is one thing that we talked about in our video that they try and work flyers. So I believe whenever you've flown off the board, you're gone. Like that unit's gone. So it's considered as destroyed. So
Right.
this they said you'll be able to make a second run. So I suppose if you fly off, you'll be able to
Mm,
fly back on again, which is pretty cool.
that is pretty cool. It'd be interesting if they do it like you can come back next turn
Yeah,
or
or maybe he's like, hey, you have to like wait a whole turn or something like that.
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting to see.
Waiting a whole turn makes sense because if you imagine like planes that actually do like a dive bomb or something like that, takes them
Yeah,
quite a while to like come back around for their second run.
yeah, that's right.
But I mean, one whole turn is a big downtime. But
Oh shit, yeah, especially when your game might finish, the end of turn 5.
yeah, but still, that'd be cool. It'd be
Yeah,
interesting to see how they do that. They said big guns, uh, big guns.
guns never tire. Yep.
Yeah. Explosive damage. Now, at the end of that, they said you'll have a blast, and that made me interested.
Oh, you reckon blast markers are making a comeback?
I don't know, man. That was just. I mean, they could have just been doing a play of words, but
Yeah, true.
I think they're gonna. Yeah, so I think they're gonna put an emphasis on big guns affecting horde armies more, like
Yep.
explosive damage being a thing,
Well,
and
it's kind of it's like like, I see the reason behind it, like, you shoot
Yeah,
this massive cannon and you kill, like, 1 gaunt in the in a horde
yeah,
of, like, 20 of them.
yeah,
Like, "Nah, mate, come on, that shell would be bigger than that gaunt," you
yeah,
should take out a couple.
yeah, yeah, or a grenade that goes off in a big blob of 30 and it kills, like, 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting how they manage to balance that. But yeah, just the way that he said, "So have a blast." At the end, I was like, "Hold on a minute.
Yeah.
I just rolled my scatter dice today." So yeah, that's interesting. I wonder if yeah, blast markers would be cool.
Yeah.
No scatter dice, just actual blast markers would be sick.
Oh,
I mean, we used to love those, but each to their own. Some people hated them. It was a love-hate relationship.
I think it was, yeah.
They said terrain's getting reworked to make more sense, like if you're, getting to get bonuses if you're in cover and things like that.
Yeah, yep. Buildings and all that, I guess line of sight might play a big thing.
Yeah, it's interesting. I feel like, I mean, let's say hypothetically, blast markers came back and they reworked terrain. Seems like they're trying to. There's a couple of things from seventh edition,
Yeah.
so that's interesting. Maybe picking the best of both worlds and bringing back some things that they realized worked really well or will work better in the context of the new edition. That would be interesting.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, what else?
Oh, there was just so much,
Oh,
like,
yeah,
they tease it so quick, like,
yeah, yeah,
should've written it down.
yeah. True.
It's a
Yeah,
hard
another
thing as we're
thing.
doing this live, we haven't we're not able to, like, study this like we do with most of our episodes, do some research. We're just reading this as it's coming to you.
Yeah, I mean,
So,
I'll probably try and bring this out like an hour after the preview's done. So,
woah, dude, if you can do that, that's insane.
what have I done? Yeah. So, I mean, we don't have the luxury of obviously tomorrow morning later in the morning or tomorrow when people have got had time to think about it. Oh yeah, he's got a big ass shield. That was cool. Sorry, they're just showing some things on the screen.
Yeah,
Um,
those sisters look sick though.
yeah, those Marines look sick. Something
Yeah.
different about that Marine that was there.
Yeah, it's an assault intercessor.
Yeah, okay, very cool.
That's why he's got the
And
sword. There he is.
yeah, yeah, very cool. Oh, there he is. Kind of just looks like a Reaver body.
Yeah,
Yes, I dig that.
those
I
heavy bolt pistols are sick, man. I just think it looks so cool.
They do look so cool. We're looking at a picture of one of the new assault marines. The
Yeah,
actual picture of the model they've got on the screen is
yeah.
dope. Oh, I better slap this in the. Ah, it's gone.
It's on the, Warhammer community page.
Ah, perfect,
I'll
perfect.
slap it in the Discord.
Sick. The other thing they did say, one of those 9 things about ninth, is battles of every size. And what I think that means is that you'll be able to play proper like tournaments and stuff at probably 500 points, 1,000 points, 1,500 points, and then 2,000.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I don't know. They just said they want. It looks like they want to be able to people to be able to play games. If you've got half an hour, here's the game mode for it and the points limit for it. If you've got an hour, here you go. One of those things.
True, true.
They want it to be the kind of game. I think they even said on your coffee break or lunch break, or maybe they said coffee table. I heard coffee at some point. They
Yeah,
might have.
yeah.
Oh, truth! I just remembered my Rockstar. I'll be back.
Oh, that was in the freezer a while ago.
I have returned.
Nice. How is it? Well and frozen?
Oh yeah, I'll let that thaw out. Um, so yeah, very cool. A new book's coming out as well. So tons of stuff happening. A new edition. 3 more Psychic Awakening uh things. What do you call those? Books? I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, books. Yeah. So 3 more Psychic Awakening books. Uh New models, tons of new Necron models,
Yeah.
new Primaris models. And not even those, but models that are still to come out, like all the Adeptus Mechanicus stuff.
Oh, it's just gonna be such a massive year, I think,
Yeah,
for 40k.
it's just gonna be yeah, absolutely. I wonder at which point they'll sort of make the switch. I wonder if there will be sort of a beta lead up to the new edition, so that
Yeah,
basically
true.
they could say when the next set comes out, "Hey, you can start playing ninth edition rules now." Um, but they're not official until once Pariah comes out or something, you know? You know
Yeah,
how they have, like, all the bolt gun beta rules and stuff?
that's right. They've done the beta thing, so it's not something new to them. Maybe that was a whole experiment, dude. Maybe that was like they knew they wanted to do something like this, so they
Yeah,
thought, "All right, we'll test it with something and see how it goes." And yeah,
yeah. So, that'd be interesting. I could definitely see that happening within the next month or so. Like, the
yeah,
new rules come out, so you can start playing with them
yep,
and test them. I mean, they would definitely want that because they can't emulate the community taking rules and playing thousands of games of them. You know, they can't emulate that in their studios,
no,
you know?
no
So,
way.
as good as these rules that they think they might have, until the masses get their hands on them and start playing them, or playing new armies within the context of the new rules, they really don't know. So, they probably prefer to get a big 3-month, maybe even longer, ninth edition beta out. So,
Yeah,
when they drop codexes and whatnot, they know they're gonna be balanced, etcetera,
yeah, yeah.
as
That's
best they can.
it.
So, yeah, that would be cool. But exciting stuff, man. I can't wait to play. Like, yeah, I hope ninth edition stuff.
Oh
I
yeah.
mean, they can kick over to ninth tomorrow because they've written, they said that the battle primer for the ninth edition rules will be free.
Ah,
All,
nice.
all codexes stay current,
Yep.
so you can currently use them. And all the Psychic Awakening books were written with ninth edition in mind. Having
Interesting.
so because we know all that, they could just say ninth edition is tomorrow. They won't, but they could. They could
Yeah,
say, beta, you can start playing ninth edition rules tomorrow. It's not official, won't be played in tournaments, but you can play the beta of it effectively. And
yeah.
we'd have all the resources we need.
It's so true, man. Like it just makes you think. Like when they went from seventh to eighth, they changed so much. They got rid of initiative. They changed AP. Um, and the fact that they're not going to change it, they're keeping all that the same. If the codex stays current, then yeah. Oh, dude, new Necron model. That's got to be the Silent King, dude. That's the Silent King.
Oh my word. He's in a big old thing. In fact, that's the thing that was in that picture, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
perfect
he's got
time.
tan. Yeah.
Oh, that's all they're going to give us, little tease.
You can't just tease me like that.
So they just had a little video of
Fuck.
uh it honestly, I don't know anything about Necrons, so you can definitely correct me when I'm wrong. But it looked like the Silent King standing on like a little throne thing that was
Playing
powered by a Catan or something.
Yeah. They're playing it again.
They're playing it again, or you are.
No, they are.
Mine just turned itself off.
Ah, well, it knows who the Necron players are.
Yeah, it does.
It's like everyone else could not watch. Yeah, so basically, like the Tesseract Vault is powered by like a Catan. I don't know the how they do it, how they manage to get them to be their power source, but yeah,
There you go.
is that the end of it?
I don't know. Quite possibly. Quite possibly.
What a
They left you with that.
with that.
Yeah. So
Can't,
that's very cool.
how am I supposed to go to sleep now?
You don't, dude. You lie in bed,
I'm gonna wake up
start
like pacing the room, like just like, screaming to myself.
you'll,
I'm gonna go and wake her up right now.
wake up Caitlin and be like, The Silent King is coming,
He's coming back.
and then run back out of the room.
Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna go and yell about this out in the street.
Do it, man. I'll wait. But yeah, man. All right. So ninth edition, who knows? Could come out whenever they want to start having people play beta games for it.
Yeah,
Slap the battle primer online, lets people throw some dice. I don't think it'll be soon because I think there's still so many more rules they want to like leak out and talk about, and they usually have a bit of a lead up like they did with 8th edition where it was like, all right, so today we're learning about the morale phase.
yeah, yep,
So I think they'll probably do that every day. For every day we'll get new rule leaks and stuff like that, and
yep.
information about new phases and how that's all going to work, and then maybe in a month or so they'll be like, okay, cool, now you can start playing the beta of 9th edition. And yeah, and then I think that will give people months. And by the time that Pariah drops, they'll be like, all right, cool, we're on, it's 9th, let's do it.
Yeah, that's it, man.
Oh man, so cool.
It's got yeah. Oh, it's gonna be big. Like we're gonna have so much stuff to talk about. We're gonna have so much stuff to cover. Um, yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta start. That I'm looking at the Warhammer community page right now, and like the front thing, it's like a Necron versus a Space Marine. So I am gonna put I'm gonna back the horse that it is those two in a box as the next Dark Imperium or whatever they want to call it now. The
Yeah.
next big
Yeah.
starter box, $200, probably 250 by the time price increase. But this is what you get, which I think
Mm,
I think I'm buying two.
for sure, dude. Well, I think we said that on the 9th edition episode that we thought it was going to be Necrons and Space Marines.
Yeah.
We hoped, and I still do, but I'm not so sure. We still hope that it's Necrons v Deathwatch specifically.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's the thing about Space Marines. Like, it's smarter for them to do it as just Space Marines.
That's right, because any chapter can buy it and paint it in their colors.
Correct. And then you can just go buy your particular chapter's extra stuff
Yeah.
if you wish.
I
Um,
feel like if they went with Death Watch, it's going to be a very interesting decision.
yeah, I think it's more likely that they do. Yeah, what you said I think is the most likely. Primaris Space Marines
Yeah.
versus the new Primaris Necrons, effectively.
Yeah. I wonder if they're going to get a scale increase. Like, I wonder if
Yeah,
any taller.
I reckon they will be, dude. I reckon they'll be significantly taller.
Yeah.
I think they'll be like, I don't know. It would be interesting to go back and watch that video and see the scale of the Necron compared to the sister.
Yeah, true. Well, I mean, if the video's got anything to go by though, that's yeah. I don't know. Um, I wonder. I imagine the model of the Silent King himself. I feel like he's gonna be. I reckon he'll be around the same size as the Oh, what's that dude? The from Age of Sigmar, the Nagash.
Oh yeah,
He'll be around the same size as that particular model. I reckon.
yeah, that'd be sick. Mm.
Yeah. Well, there you have it. That's we'll obviously once we've digested it. Oh, what is that hulking beast you've shared in the Discord?
Oh, that
That's an angry boy right there.
that is a something.
His arms to the teeth, and he's
Wow.
a massive some sort of gorse. I'm gonna call that a gorse obliterator. I don't know. Just looks like it fucks shit up.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
That's insane.
yeah,
So that's a new model as well that we're looking at, by the way. That's just like so he's got three little crab legs.
yep.
Then
The old
he's kind
tripod.
yep, yep. And I mean, I don't know what else to say about him. He's got the chest of like your Lich Guard, big
Yeah,
old armory chest.
beefy chest. Yep.
He's got an armored left hand with claws, like flayed one claws.
Yep.
And then in his right hand, he has one of those
Sword.
scythes. Yeah,
Yep.
phase swords.
Yep. With a
And
big
then
old
what?
cannon above it.
And then that's definitely there. That's a plasma, whatever you call it.
Yeah, Gorse something.
Yeah,
Yeah. I reckon
that'll.
it's gonna be like a dreadnought,
Yep.
like
Yeah,
equipped like your Carnifex kind of thing, as far as Tyranids go. I reckon it'll be something like along that sort of size.
for sure. And I think that same sort of role, an
Yeah,
armored unit that's insanely customizable.
yeah.
Um.
Like
Oh yeah.
legs, basically.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Very
So
well. We'll have we've got a few days to digest this and study up and get together. And I reckon we'll put another little bit of a segment together for our next episode that we released this coming Sunday. Uh,
yeah,
which will be on the Geelong 40k League. Talk about our game we played yesterday. Whatever.
whatever day it is. Yeah.
It's getting to the wee hours of the morning now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Currently 12:30 a.m. So technically today, although we released it a bit earlier, today is the our Test of Honor episode came out.
yeah.
So feel free to hit that up if you're into Test of Honor. I want to hear about this new game we're getting into.
Yep. YouTube
Or
for the unboxing as well.
oh yes, that's actually that's live now.
On YouTube now, it's live.
Uh wait, I'm clicking the buttons as yeah, well, by the time people hear this, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yep, for sure.
Yeah.
Um so yep, so we got an unboxing for Test of Honor out now.
Yep.
We've got our Test of Honor episode out now. We've got this out now because that's how you're
Yeah.
hearing it.
Out
And
yesterday.
yep, and then 1 week from today will be our 40k League episode
Yep.
where yeah, we'll chat about all that stuff
Oh yeah.
about our game today.
It's gonna be a lot of 40k for a little while.
Yeah, yeah, man,
Yeah.
exciting stuff.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you next time. As always, thank you for listening. You'll find us on Facebook, MF. Jesus Christ, FB. Chubby homies. We're on Patreon, so feel free to jump on there and take a look at the tiers there. YouTube. Yeah, everywhere you find your podcast, Spotify, iTunes, not Pandora. That's it.
not, not Pandora. That's
Nah,
the one. All right, boom. The Test of Honor unboxing is now live. Cool.
nice.
So yeah, thanks for tuning in and listening to our nonsensical 1 a.m. ramblings about new 40k releases. Stay safe, hobby hard. Peace.